All right, today's mission, go to a monastery and then ask if I can sleep the night.
Okay, let's back up to where this story begins. Here we are crossing into Cambodia from Vietnam via boat on the Mekong River.
This morning we got on the boat from Vietnam. We're taking the boat down the Mekong River, crossing the border here at the border station of Cambodia, Vietnam. And then we're continuing on through to Phnom Penh today. This is a 5-hour trip. I've never crossed into another country via a river, so that's pretty sweet. Here's the border where we're getting our visas. Pretty cool. It looks like a Buddhist monastery. You ready to go to Cambodia?
We're no man's land now.
So we say goodbye to Vietnam, prepare to travel all the way through Cambodia, and ultimately try to accomplish a goal I've been wanting to do for a long time: sleep in a Buddhist monastery.
How was that?
So good.
5-hour journey, so good.
I had a nap.
Sweat my face off. That was hot. Good to be in Cambodia though, but dang, that was quite the job. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. All right, camera off.
So the first thing we did upon arriving to the capital city of Phnom Penh was check out the beautiful royal palace, as well as the other temples and pagodas that are strewn throughout the city. My personal favorite was the Udong Stupa. It's entirely made of beautiful white marble, and it is said to have held some of Buddha's relics, which were at one point stolen. Next up, we visited the Genocide Museum, which is one of the world's most tragic events. This goes down as the 4th biggest human genocide in history. 3 million people were killed by Pol Pot's, basically 1/3 of the entire country. He basically killed anybody with an education so that he could have full control of the working class. This school was converted into a prison where they held various people in these tiny cells until they died of malnutrition or starvation. Truly one of the darkest times in our recent history. There were, however, a few child survivors from 1979 who are still here today and sharing their story on site. Alright, that wrapped up our day in Phnom Penh, so we hopped on the bus and headed towards a city called Battambang.
Where did Iris go? Oh. Hi, what are you doing up there?
I'm just sunbathing, you know? Hi.
So after a 3-hour drive from Phnom Penh, maybe 3 or 4 hours, we arrived at Battambang, and we're staring right now at a cave at sunset, and bats are pouring out of it.
So on our way to Siem Reap, we stopped at a town called Battambang to check out this nightly occurrence. 4 to 5 million bats pouring out of a cave to go hunt.
Apparently 4 million bats fly out of this cave, and they're just pouring out of them right now. You can hear them chirping away. It's pretty amazing. This is a super surreal moment. I can't believe there's like millions and millions of bats. They've been pouring out of here for the last like 30-40 minutes. So incredible. It's so insane.
They all go like that way, and then but they're swerving the same direction. Do you see
Really, really cool. It's like a flowing river of bats.
Please enjoy this 20-second montage of bats, monkeys, and a sunset.
So we stopped on the side of the road, and they're cooking rat on the grill here. Never had before, but let's try it. All right. We've got ourselves a rat leg.
Yeah, rat leg.
I'm a little bit nervous. Never had a rat before.
Yeah. How it tastes it?
Tastes
Like a
exactly
chicken?
like chicken. It's so
Yeah.
good, actually. Wow, I never thought that would taste so good. Who knew? Who knew? Here we go.
No, stop.
Hey,
I'm so tired now.
Hey, have some.
Someone attracted to you.
Okay, back on the road to the most popular spot in Cambodia, Siem Reap.
made it to the place that made Cambodia famous. Siem Reap, Angkor Wat. We're gonna check it out for the next couple of days.
So Angkor Wat is the largest religious site in the entire world, spanning over 400 square kilometers. This site was built 900 years ago and took 30 years to build. It was initially a Hindu site and then was made a Buddhist site in the 12th century. You actually need days to explore this place, as there's so many little light passages, walkways, and various ruins to explore at your own pace. It was also the location where they filmed the movie Tomb Raider. But then, when we got to this spot, it really reminded me of the game Temple Run. You remember it? Of course you do. It's one of the best original iPhone games ever, so we had to do a little recreation. Okay, this part was actually a pretty big gap. We got some pretty funny looks making this. Anyways, after we finished making that video, it started to pour rain. And I mean like torrentially pouring rain. So yep, we got completely soaked. We saw this monkey doing an amazing climbing route. He was exhausted, so he needed a drink. And then we saw a few novice monks being super aesthetic and cinematic, so I had to film them. And that was it for our day exploring Angkor Wat. Tomorrow we begin the adventure to attempt to sleep in a Buddhist monastery.
Alright, today's mission, go to a monastery, check I'm here at a monastery, and then ask if I can sleep the night. I heard that it's possible and that if you ask in monasteries they'll let you, so let's give it a try. I'll find someone here asking Foodie stay.
So I looked around the property in hopes of finding someone who was in charge here. However, for this monastery, my hopes weren't very high.
Alright, this one is actually right in Siem Reap and it's a bit touristy. I don't think this one's going to be a go. Probably have to try one a bit more out of town.
So I jumped back on my scooter and headed to a monastery that was located a bit further out of town.
There's no one around here. Let me try a different one. Wow, so I visited 4 temples. This is my 4th monastery temple. And at each place there was really no one there. And then I made to this one and I saw a monk praying. And he's sort of blessing some people who look like they were sick. I went up to him and I said, hey, how's it going? Is it okay if we stay here? And he just said, it was really broken English, but he said, yep, come on. So I'm gonna go get Iris, gonna come back on the scooter, and we're gonna stay here the night. It's pretty cool. All right, we're getting some food right now, and then we're going straight back to the temple to stay the night. A little bit excited, a little nervous, don't know what to expect, but
It's gonna be a journey.
it's gonna be an experience for sure.
So off we went, straight back to the monastery.
All right, here we are, monastery, we made it. They're praying, so we're gonna go inside. There's our 5-star toilet. Finished up there. Oh, Iris. Come, look, here's our bed.
Oh, that's our bed. At least I get a little Hello Kitty.
There's cats everywhere in here.
Oh, this
Cat,
is so
cat. Oh, this one's missing an eye.
Oh, look at them.
Oh,
Are you sure that's our bed?
what? I'm pretty sure that's our bed.
So we had a bed set up for us when we got back. We walked around, said hello to the main monk and also to the elder monk who was sort of living in the back. There were other novice monks helping with the general cleaning and other chores. But this place was basically home to many stray animals.
Oh. Wow, the cat's back. What are you doing? Hey.
It's my bed. As we tried to wind down for the night, the animals kept crawling in and out of our bed.
It is going to be very tough to sleep. Not only is it very hot, but there's like a disco light over there.
This strobe light was also a bit of a deterrent when closing your eyes and trying to sleep.
It's a party in here. This is going to be difficult to sleep with that disco light there.
And unfortunately, all the dogs had fleas, so their scratching was quite audible. Oh look, it's the one-eyed cat. He's back to join us for a little bit of cuddle time. Oh wait, maybe not. He's out. Not only were the cats in and around our heads throughout the night, but we could also hear noises coming from the outside.
All the cats here are really loud.
The cats are going off.
I think it's frogs. He thinks it's cats.
Frogs. No, frogs. Maybe monkeys.
This was the mosquito net from the bed of the main monk who actually allowed us to sleep here. He had no problem with any of the animals making noise. Needless to say, we wouldn't be hitting our required REM hours tonight.
Well, that was quite the experience. Between surrounded in cats and dogs, and Iris jumping around every 30 minutes, waking up thinking there was a rat screaming around, which there was no rats.
I swear there was.
And the monk was snoring like 3-4 meters from us.
Not even, yeah. His bed was basically next to ours.
Yeah, and then just random noises throughout the night kind of just woke us up. I slept pretty lightly. I mean, you managed to sleep better than I did. You're still sleeping. But yeah, we got up early to go and drive. It's about a 20-minute drive to Angkor Wat because we want to catch sunrise. That's like the ultimate cap to this Cambodia video. So after sleeping in a temple, which was like such a bucket list item.
You can tell he has definitely been sleeping.
Oh, am I inside out? Oh, I'm inside out. I think my socks are too. But yeah, I definitely wanted to sleep in a temple. Got that done. That was such a unique and cool experience. And then now we're gonna finish out this video with a sunrise at Angkor Wat, and we'll see you at sunrise.
So there we have it, a beautiful sunrise over Angkor Wat. We reflected back on the entirety of this trip, as well as how nice it was for the monks to let us stay in the temple. This sort of reflects on Cambodian people in general. So kind and full of hospitality. Truly, it was a trip to remember.
Saw the beautiful sunrise with probably 1,000 other people? 1,000 people, but that's okay. We still saw it. And that wraps up our Cambodia trip here with Travel Talk Tours. If you're interested in the trip that I did, check the link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go see the monkeys.
Monkeys?
It's a baby war. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next country, which is Pakistan.
Bye! Bye, Cambodia!